Yo, what's up guys? It's Vince Monte here, online fitness business coach, and we're up here in beautiful Collingwood, Ontario. We just left the city 2 hours ago, have driven north, and we're here to meet one of my top coaching students. And when we connected last year, a little over 12 months ago, he was struggling. He was a personal trainer, he was dabbling with some online coaching, and we're here to find out the breakthrough he's made to be doing this full-time, and not just full-time, but the dude is crushing it and he's got an incredible story. So let's go meet him. There he is. What's going on, brother? How are you, man? Nice to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, you too, man. It's awesome out here, man.
Come on in,
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
The whole time I was in university, I knew what I was going to school for wasn't totally for me. And to be honest, it was a 5-year program, had a lot of co-op, a lot of work placements as well. And the whole time I was there, every time I'd get a placement, I knew exactly what I didn't want to do. And to be honest, I think I was just going there for my parents to make my parents happy. So as soon as I graduated, I got a 9-to-5 cubicle job at Environment Canada in Ottawa. And that's what I worked for 6 months. It was a 6-month contract. And the whole time I was there, I knew that wasn't for me. So when that 6-month mark came up, I transitioned out of that and started developing my own business online. And I absolutely loved it. I loved all the interaction I was getting. I loved all the comments, all the community that I was building. But at the end of the day, I wasn't translating that community into dollar bills. I wasn't really making that transition to make a sustainable income and profitable business online. So to be honest, I was stuck and I was scared. I was scared because I just left my corporate safe job, good paying job that had benefits and everything, onto doing my own thing. And I wasn't totally clear on my path. I wasn't totally clear on what I could build, what I could do. I didn't really know what exactly I had to do at that time. And what I saw, what was going on in the market and in the industry at that time in early 2016, was all these people building up their Facebook and their Instagram accounts and then just selling a $39 ebook to these mass amounts of people. And that wasn't working for me. I couldn't build up that audience in a short amount of time without being salesy, without not being congruent with what exactly I wanted to build and what I wanted in life. So that's when I reached out to Vince. So when I first met Vince and we got connected, I honestly thought he was just trying to pitch me on a high-ticket coaching service, which I've done before, where the coach is just trying to push you through a pre-built out course that's already done and there's no one-on-one interaction. And to be honest, I've been burned before. I knew this wasn't what I needed. So Vince told me to come in person to one of his events last October in Toronto. And I said, okay, I'll give it a shot. He's from the local area. I knew some people who knew him, so I gave it a shot. So when I went to the weekend intensive in Toronto, I saw the results that everybody there had. I saw the life that they were building. I talked with everybody and understood where they started from, which is where I currently was, and how they got from point A to point B. And Vince was that link in between. Vince was that person to help show them the way, show them the path that they needed to take. And to be honest, I was in that spot. I was in that spot where I was struggling. I didn't have a roadmap. I wasn't exactly sure on what I needed to do to make my dreams a reality. And when I saw 30 other people in that room where Vince led the way for, I knew that this is something I needed to get into as well, and I haven't looked back. What Vince helped me do was double down on my strengths, double down on premium one-on-one coaching at a high-ticket item where I could build out my own market, where I didn't have to compete with anybody else, because they're not me. They're not me. We differentiated myself and my product, make sure that I didn't have to compete with the top dogs in the industry. So when I was working at Environment Canada, one of the biggest goals that I had was to take back control of my time, take back control of my life. I wanted to paddleboard in the middle of the day. I wanted to go on a hike with my girlfriend and my dog in the middle of the day. I wanted to take a 2-week vacation in the middle of January and not ask for time off, not ask for a boss to get permission. And that's exactly what I've done with Vince. I've created my dream life, and I know I'm still in the process of growing as a person, growing as a man, and growing as a businessman as well. And that's everything to me. So I'm looking for the long term. I'm never in it for the short term game. I'm always in it for the long term vision. And working with Vince really helps me with that, because I want to build a brand. I want to build a highly profitable brand that's going to last long term. I want to build people into my system, into my community. One day I want to have an HQ. One day I want to build this system out that is super beneficial to all parties involved. And that's my goal long term. So I'm not in it for the email sales. I'm not in it for the quick buck or whatever it may be. I really want to make sure I can build a brand that lasts for decades and decades and decades. And that's why I linked up with Vince. So one of the ththings I'm most proud of is leaving a 5-figure job to create a 5-figure month business. And that's what I'm so proud of, because not only that, not only the financials, but I have more time, I have more freedom, I can create my dream life. Like I said, I can go on that vacation, I can take my girlfriend out to dinner and not worry about the price of the steak. I can go and I can look at that dream car and set a date to buy it and know that I can exponentially grow my business to a point where I want it one day, instead of being confined to the cubicle that I used to be in and that finite amount of money per month. And it's just the freedom that is absolutely liberating for me.
Hope you guys enjoyed that episode, Will. Incredible story, man. You've inspired me today. And if you're ready to get around guys like Will who are taking massive actions, that have that singularity of focus and can give you that nudge to keep doing what you're doing, because that runway does have a long ramp before there's elevation, but trust me, it's worth it, wouldn't you say?
You'll get there.
You'll get there. So join us in New York City, fill out the application below, and we'll see if you're a good fit, and we'll help you start or scale your online fitness business to the next level of income, influence, and impact. We'll see you soon.